Hi, welcome to Pictures, Notes and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is, give me a second, this is Winterfylleth. And I may have completely mangled that. There's their logo, and the shape of that logo may give you a clue. So yeah, I'm going to keep saying Winterfylleth, and I'm sorry, Winterfylleth, if I'm saying it wrong, but where was I going? Yes, so Winterfylleth, looking at their logo, guess what? This is black metal. We haven't done a black metal band for a while, and I have kind of a soft spot, is that a right word, for black metal when it's done right. How is it done wrong, you ask? Well, I'm not a fan of black metal that's trying to be so down to its roots that you can't hear it because it's all just this muddy mess and they refuse to record it properly or whatever just to stay true cult, you know. I've listened to stuff in the past and I've said, you know, that's genuine black metal, but thank heavens you can hear what's going on, which might make me like not a true black metal fan, and that would be pretty accurate. I don't sit around listening to black metal all the time or whatever, but I do have a bit of a soft spot for it when I can hear it and when I can hear what's going on and so on and so forth. I think I've said that enough times now. But anyway, so Winterfylleth, clearly, as you can see from the album cover, they're from the forests and frozen wastelands of Manchester. Wait, what? Manchester. I live in Manchester. Doesn't look like that. Oh, I should have pretended it does. Yes, that's exactly what Manchester looks like. In fact, my house is just behind the hill there. Yeah, it's a very difficult existence, actually. No, from Manchester in the UK, which is like, I mean, central Manchester is like 30 minutes in that direction. I mean, genuinely in that direction. I'm not randomly pointing. So this is their 8th album. Why have I not heard of them? What's going on? Don't understand. But the album's called, or the new album, which is not out yet, The Imperious Horizon. It's out in September sometime, like middle of September 13th or something like that. This song, as you are way ahead of me because you've seen the title, is Dishonour Enthroned, funnily enough, from this album. So this came from the PR company. I don't understand. You know, when you're just a band that's on its 8th album and is from 20 minutes, 30 minutes up the road, you think, why have I not heard of them? So this has been released on Candlelight Records, and the PR company sent me this, and the PR company said, British black metal forerunners, that means they came before everyone else. British black metal forerunners, Winterfylleth, released their, I don't know why I'm doing all this with my arms, released their new single, Dishonour Enthroned, on 13th of June. Yeah, they did. I'm just a bit late getting here. This is not the 13th of June when I'm recording this. The band will also announce their anthemic new album, The Imperious Horizon, due for release on the 13th of September. It is 13th of September. The new album comes 4 years after the release of their critically acclaimed 7th album, The Reckoning Dawn, after a successful European tour with Garls, Weird and Garia. I can't remember. Again, another band I'm never sure how to say their name, but Garia is a great band. Maybe Garls Weird are great too, but I just don't know. Anyway, Winterfylleth began work on their 8th album, The Imperious Horizon, in early 2023. So we're now middle of 2024. It takes a long time to get albums together. I think that's enough from me. Let's... This is just the thing for a Monday. Pardon me while I click the right buttons, as usual, get it all wrong. Welcome to Monday. Yep, Manchester. I know someone in Australia that's going to buy this album and possibly 7 other albums before this. I'm looking at you, Peter. So that was epic. As during that, I mean, that was 7 minutes long and did not, to me, feel like 7 minutes at all. So when it finished, I thought, that can't be it, surely, because I knew it was 7 minutes going in, and I was tempted to look to see, I've got another couple of minutes yet, surely. So many things were going through my head during that I've inevitably forgotten some of them. I want to keep pausing it and saying a thing. So let's see if I can get them all. This is all of this. This is how Manchester makes you feel inside. It's not true. It was like I'm trying to put this together with Manchester, and I'm struggling a little bit. So that's a joke. Manchester's a nice place. It's a nice place. Some of it is. Some of it isn't, like any other city. Anyway, that's not important right now. So this, if I didn't know where they were from and you just said they're from Finland, I would have gone, yeah. Norway, yeah. I wouldn't have argued with you, because it sounds fantastically authentic, but with good production, if you see what I mean. So you can be too authentic, which is what I said at the beginning. You can be so authentic that it just sounds like it was recorded on a potato. But this sounds great. Listen to those drums, sound great. It's got that relentless thing that black metal, that I like about black metal, is that relentlessness. It's like, I said this in a review of a black metal album back in 2007. It's like lying on a train track between the rails and having a mile-long train just constantly go over the top of you. It's just this relentless, and I like that, because with the chord progressions that they have, it just builds and you get this fantastic epicness. Top marks for a couple of things. One, not painting yourselves white. So I'm all for that. It has its place, I get it, but I was kind of like, oh good, they haven't painted themselves white. And the other thing, not hiding your keyboard player. Quite a lot of extreme bands, or whatever word you want to use, you can hear the orchestration, you can hear the keyboards, but the keyboard player is just either hidden or isn't in the band. Somebody's added it. Possibly the producer went, this would sound good with some keyboards in the background, and they pretend that they don't exist, and I don't understand that. So top marks for having a keyboard player who seemed well into it. It's like, ah, duh, 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 duh. But it also had, and I think you get this because you're on your 8th album, it had kind of an effortless feel to it. I'm sure it wasn't effortless and you're all knackered at the end, but it had this effortless feel to it, which made it, it's hard to come up with the right words, but like, it was kind of smooth. It made it easier to listen to. It's still extreme, and a lot of people aren't going to like it. It's not Adele, is it? But it had like a very listenable feel to it. I can't think of a better word than that, which made it just that train rolling over you was on reasonably smooth tracks. You just like, it wasn't jarring, it wasn't hard to listen to, it wasn't scratching my ears, and it's all down to production and the chord progressions they've got, and the mix, so his voice isn't overpowering everything, or it's not too low, so you're straining to hear things. Or like if someone's voice is just a little bit too low in the mix, you kind of strain at it, don't you? It's kind of, it feels like an effort. So this felt kind of effortless to listen to, and I really liked it, and I think that is top-notch stuff. That's fantastic, and I can't believe these people exist like over there somewhere, like 20-30 minutes away from where I live. I mean, Manchester's a huge place, but still, it's not Norway, distance, So yeah, there you go, Winterfylleth. I'm still saying that wrong, I know it. Dishonour Enthroned, the track from this album, not out till September the 13th, so you write it on your black calendar in black pen. The Imperious Horizon. So that was top banana. That's the best thing I can say, really. That was top banana black metal, and I really, really, really liked it. Eighth album. Let me know what you think, everyone, as usual, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.